hitchhiker. This little guy has just attached himself to our vehicle. It's one of the Weevil species. Now, I'm sat here trying to go through my insect book to see if we can find out which one, but can you see that very long nose that he's got? Oh, are you going to go, little buddy? He's exploring the extent of our cruiser here. But that's classic Weevil features with that long nose, almost like a sort of an elephant seal, basically. These guys normally feed on seeds and the like. I'll need to check if we can figure out exactly which one this is and whether he has any specific diet. But he's quite big as far as weevils go, around about 1 centimetre or so in length. But he's got some lovely coloration on his back as well, which I assume is from a camouflage purpose. Kind of looks a little bit like lichen. So I wonder if he's more prominently found on trees. Maybe he fell out of one of the trees that we drove under. There's quite a few pages of weevils in my book, so I'm just trying to see whether we have this specific one, but I'm not finding it at a glance. But unsurprising, because there are so many different species of insects and so many that are yet to be classified. So I think we'll just sit with the idea that it is one of the weevils. That's as close as I'm going to get at the moment. You can see those jointed legs, which puts him in the phylum of Arthropoda, which arthropod means jointed legs. Somebody is suggesting a donkey-faced weevil, which I suppose makes sort of sense, but look at those lovely markings along the back. Quite a sort of granular texture as well, which I would think helps potentially with retaining moisture, and possibly get dewdrops and things that will accumulate on those raised areas. We see that with the tok-toki beetles. We saw one of those the other day. Actually, someone asked me if they have another name, and I wasn't sure, but I did check. But they fall under the group of the tenebroid beetles. So a tok-toki is a type of tenebroid beetle, for whoever it was who asked that before. But he's busy exploring our land cruiser. You can see there's little antennae working overtime. Where are you going, buddy? You're going to disappear into the bowels of the cruiser, never to be seen again. Oh no, you're going to join on the armrest. I think the eyes, are actually back sort of attached to the head, and that is more of an elongated insect nose with the antennae at the end. Quite why they've evolved this, I'm not quite sure, but many of you have probably seen weevils in your house. They are quite commonly found in sort of grain and cereals and things. If you leave them open and lying around, you get weevils, and they are pests in big numbers of agricultural storages and things. But very, very cool. But from the small